with a reach of 85 inches. Up against them, Muhammad Ali, 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
The Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man. This is Muhammad Ali. Young man rumble, that's the mantra, fresh off that famous win over Sonny Liston.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red...
Lots of hype. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. These punches coming from every angle. Jab does not score. That counter punch caught him clean. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that made the history of our sport.
And he scores with the counter. The halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Right jab just misses. Missing with the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Throws the uppercut, but misses. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Down goes Fury! Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we continue.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round one.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. they're right back into the fray.
What caught sleeping on the...
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. There's the bell for round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again.
Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Good counter punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter shot. A swing and a miss with the left hook. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Let's talk about Fury in that lap. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Those counter punches have to hurt. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage. Oh my God, Johnny! Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. On to the 5th we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your blood.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instruction. They're telling him to calm down.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. How is this fight still... Whoa, wait a minute! Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
I guess showboating is part of their plan. That jab was blocked. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about fury in that last round. There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. That hook won't score. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about fury in that last round. Here comes round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1,
are back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Well, this fighter has been down. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Catch and shoot. Talk about the greatest. Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
And that right jab just misses. Oh, wait a minute. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. As you know in boxing, the judge...